So, some of you guys are learning a huge lesson when it comes to dating. Okay, when it comes to being in relationships, dating multiple people, or you're just a serial cheater, where it's like you're always in a relationship, but you're always cheating. Um, because I feel like you're in a predicament right now where you're stuck. You're stuck. You don't know who to be with. Should you stay? Should you go? And this is the lesson for you. Like, this is a lesson that you should have learned a long time ago, but you keep going with the cycles. But I feel like this is coming to an end, because either you're going to make the choice or spirit's going to make the choice for you. Because either you're going to leave someone or they're going to leave you. Either way, somebody's leaving. But I feel it's like the reason why you have multiple people, it's a deeper issue than you think. It has a lot to stem with maybe your parents weren't always there for you like you needed them to be, or your parents always chose their partner over you. There's a energy of you not wanting to ever be alone or feeling afraid of being alone. You came in this world by yourself, and you're going to leave this world by yourself unless you take people out with you. But there's a need for you to understand that, one, you're hurting not just yourself but other people in the process, and two, you're never going to find the love that you've always been looking for, because you keep accumulating karma. Like, you don't realize that you keep accumulating karma by cheating on people, by pushing out so much energy. Like, people don't understand, when you are dating multiple people and you like to have a roster, and let's not even talk about if you're sleeping with all of these people, you are pushing out so much of your energy. And then you want to know why you're so lazy. You want to know why you can't get things done. You want to know why certain things don't fall through for you. You don't understand why you can't accomplish certain goals in life. It's because all your energy is being given to this one, that one, Mo, Larry, and Curly, and Sarah, Tasha, and Tanisha. Like, all your energy is being exerted everywhere but here. It's like, you think you have a lot of love to give and a lot of energy to give to people, but all you're doing is passing on your karma and trauma to all these different people. And then you get mad when they mirror your energy back to you. Especially if you're a man. When you're having sex with someone, the emotions that you carry, the feelings that you carry, the energy that you carry, you're releasing that. Even if you're using protection, you're releasing that into them. And then you want to turn around and wonder why they're flipping. Because you got to remember, women are emotional creatures. We're not logical like you men. So all that pent up energy, all that pent up frustration, all that pent up, emotions that you couldn't express, you released it into her, and she's mirroring it back to you. And if you're dealing with multiple people, all of them are doing it. And then we're not even going to talk about how you're taking that woman's essence and energy, transferring that to the other woman, into the other woman, into the other woman. And women, you need to be careful and mindful. You might sit there and be sleeping with that one dude, but if they're sleeping with multiple people and you know it, stop sleeping with them. Because you're not yourself. You're carrying on other people's energy, his and theirs. I know in a heartbeat when a man has somebody else in their presence. They don't even have to be sleeping with them. They could just be in their presence often. And I will feel it, and I will stop talking to you. I will stop sleeping with you. Because what we're not going to do is be exchanging energy and karma. I'm not doing that. I work too hard on myself for you to be taking my essence and giving it to the next one. For them to benefit from it. From you to benefit from it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not benefiting off of the work that I put in for myself. And ladies, you need to do the same. Men, you need to do the same. Because sometimes it's women over here hopping on each eggplant here, there, thank you, ma'am, and guess what? She may not be all there because she has all these energies within her. So there's a lesson with intercourse, there's a lesson with sleeping with multiple people, there's a lesson with cheating, there's a lesson with just relationships in general. And that all of this stuff stems from the first two people, your mother and your father, who created you. It stems from them because they're the first people to teach you about relationships with the same sex and the opposite sex. And as parents, you're doing the same thing with your children. If your children are witnessing you being with multiple people, what do you think that's teaching them? If you don't think, and I don't care, y'all, the baby sleep, them babies ain't sleep. And you're talking to someone that has been a child care provider for over 15 years. Them kids ain't sleep. Them kids ain't sleep. You want to know why they not sleep? Because when they're doing playtime at the daycare, playtime at school, they're imitating what you were doing when you thought they were sleeping. I'm telling you that. Even the arguing and the fighting. You might be in the other room, but they hear it. And guess what? They imitate that in play at the daycare and at school. And you be wondering how the teachers and the daycare providers be knowing your business is because these kids are imitating you and your partner at school. I remember one time I had a daycare baby tell the whole class at lunchtime that they daddy punched their mommy in the eye and she was crying. How am I supposed to explain that to my kids? How am I supposed to explain to other parents when them kids repeat that to their parents when they get home at the dinner table? Y'all have to be mindful. Y'all really have to be mindful. And the thing is, it's sad because you learned that behavior from somewhere too. But somebody got to cut it out. Somebody got to stop the cycle. Somebody has to stop that generational curse. And it has to be you, because I'm talking to you. Okay? Some of you guys think it's okay because you seen your daddy being a Rolling Stone, where everywhere he lay his hat is his home, and you think it's cute and it's okay. It's not okay. Look what it did to you. What do you think it's going to do to your kids? The same thing. It's a karmic cycle that's going to keep going over and over and over again. And I feel like some of you are getting the hint now. Some of you, the light bulb went off on your head and you're like, oh, I need to stop this. Because even the energy of creating a child, they're going to carry that. And then how you treat the mother while they're carrying that child is going to carry that energy within them. So if the mother's always arguing and fighting with you and being defensive, you think that child ain't going to come out being defensive and ready to argue and fight every minute and every chance that they get? And they're going to start with you. They're going to be rebuttaling against you as a parent. For some of you, it's like the minute you, and for some of you, okay, because not all of you are doing it, some of you, you're actually dating multiple people because you want to pick the right person because of the things that you went through. Because some of you, you're on different timelines. Some of you went through this and you're still healing from it. And others of you, you've healed from it. So I'm talking to the ones that have healed from it now. You guys have seen it all between your parents, between the relationships in your family with other people and their partners. And you are so adamant to not allow that cycle to continue in your family. So you're dating multiple people, yes, but you're not sleeping with multiple people. You're dating multiple people because you're trying to pick the right partner to have kids with because the cycle ends with you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because somebody got to do it. Somebody has to break that generational curse, and it's going to be you. And you're like, you know what? If that means I'll be single for a long time until I find the right person to have children with, then that's what I'm going to do. And that's what it's going to be. And you're going to end those cycles. And I'm so proud of you.